Oh boy, we have is information of the hero units, and I am loving the batch that we have. So let's go over and see the super attacks of the Dragon Ball Hero units, and I actually love them all. So let's go over and see the SA first, and then we're going to go into full details about every single unit that have been revealed, including the awakening info, because those are actually pretty important as well. The only units that hasn't, has been, how you call it, put out there was the Supreme Kai Time or Kenora Brainwashed, and as well as the Migra's secretary, Robelu. I think that's how you say it, Robelu. Those two units hasn't been revealed in the Twitters between both JP and Global, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna be getting it down tomorrow. And then we're going to know what they do both on, once we get into the files and see what they do, because I'm kind of curious to see how Kenora Brainwash is going to play, or what her passive is going to be, as well as Rubolu as well. She's going to be very interesting. Hopefully that she's busted, as some of these units are pretty busted. So let's go over and see the super attacks first. So let's go here. Okay, so right here we have is the Demon Goddess Putine, the free-to-play one. I love the OST though. Oh yeah, Goku's is pretty cool actually. It kind of reminds me of like the Super Saiyan 3 Xeno units, but I do love Vegeta's a lot better. Yeah, Vegeta's is way a lot better. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I love Vegeta's a lot better. And then we got Vajinx. And we have his Gohanks. Actually, Gohanks is actually pretty cool. A pretty cool unit. And here is the Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Gotenks. Yeah, so far I like the OST is pretty good. Pretty much it's from the God mission, if I remember correctly. Pretty much the best essay so far is probably Vegeta's, and yeah, so far it's Vegeta's, and probably the Goku's are pretty badass looking. All right, let's go over to the new units itself here. We have is the Robelu or Robelu. I think that's how you say her name. I can't pronounce names that correctly, but here we go. Here are the new Dragon Ball superhero units that are coming this year. Pretty simple. Pretty simple, at least. And here's Kenora, Brainwashed. And here's Xenopan. And here's Demon King Machikabra. And here's Super Saiyan God Xeno Trunks. That's cool. So far, I like every essay. I do love the little Looney Tune effect from Xenopan's really cool. I do love the Dark King Machucabra's essay, and as well as I do love Super Saiyan God Trunks' essay. That's actually really fucking cool. I like it a lot. So let's go and see what they do. Like I said, the only one that we don't have is the Robelu, and as well as the Kenora Brainwash. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna be getting those information probably once we get the data download and see what they do, because I'm very curious to see what those units do. And plus, those guys are gonna get awakening, I would say, in about 2 years. So let's see, and how well are they going to perform here. So let's go, and actually let me start off with the Dokkan awakenings that we're gonna get for this year. So we got is Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Zeno. Power Overcome Crisis. So his leader skill is AGL, Super AGL, K plus 3, HP attack defense 100%, and the super attack is Super Ultra Burning Kamehameha. And look up here, his passive, exclusive, I think, sorry, exclusive Super Warrior, attack and defense 120, pretty powerful so far. Plus additional attack and defense plus 30% per, sorry, with each super attack performed up to 120. So this guy's gonna get, he's gonna hit super hard, very super hard. And of course he gets an additional super attack when there is another Dragon Ball Heroes category ally attacking in the same turn. When the target enemy is stunned or sealed, sorry, is stunned, or when the target enemy is sealed. Okay. I do think Gotenks, my bad. Gotenks seems like the better one. Nah. When target is stunned or sealed. Yeah, okay. Okay, so you get that extra super attack when okay. Okay, so when stunned or sealed. So Super Battle is gonna be pretty easy for this guy. So he has Super Saiyan over the Flash, the Innocence, Shocking Speed, Freeze Fighter Kamehameha, and the Shuddering Limit. Okay, pretty powerful actually. His SA effect is arrests attack and defense for 1 turn, causes redemption enemy, and lowers attack and defense. Okay, so he's pretty good actually. I do love the Awakening for Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Let's go over the Super Saiyan Zeno Goku, the one that, you know, they were base forms, and now they Dokkan Awakening into Super Saiyan. So here we go. Goku's family, so 130, pretty nice. And these guys are actually freaking cracked. All right, so defense 120, and plus additional attack and defense. Sorry, plus additional 100% when there is another Goku's family category on the team, not on the turn, which is, you know, that's pretty powerful actually. So pretty good. And of course, they do have is a support passive. Goku's family categories, Ki plus 2 and attack defense plus 4%. That's actually pretty good. I wish it was Ki plus 3, but Ki plus 2 is perfect. So he has his Super Saiyan, the Saiyan lineage, Kamehameha, Patrol, Experienced Fighters, Prepare for Battle, and Assure the Limits. And of course, he's in all of these categories, which is, you know, what they really need actually. Pure Saiyans is getting a buff, Goku's getting a buff. All these categories are getting huge buffs. That's pretty cool. And of course, you know, the one thing about these guys is that they greatly rises attack and defense. So they stack their attack and defense. And he has a high chance of overing a high chance of stunning the enemy, which is pretty powerful for extreme for battle and for battle. So these guys are gonna be ran well around any event actually. So that's actually pretty powerful. So I do love the awakenings for the Super Saiyan Goku here. Next one is the awakening for Super Saiyan 3 Gohanks, which is a fusion of Trunks and Gohan here. Pretty cool art, I love it. We have is leader skills, you know, kind of relevant, and we have is fusion of Master and Disciple. 120 plus additional attack and defense plus 30% up to 120. Onto additional super attack when there's another Dragon Ball Heroes category on some turn. Or okay, so it's or when the target enemies attack down or defense down. Let me go check out if they miss. Let me see here. Or when the attack. Okay, I think they did a grammar error. It should be or when the target enemy is stunned or sealed. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty great. Those two awakenings for the Super Saiyan 3 units are actually pretty powerful, but I do think the Gohanks is a better unit itself because one of the tough events, I think the Vegeta event does let you lower defense, which is pretty powerful, but you're most likely going to run this guy in the Dragon Ball Heroes anyway, so or bring a Super Dragon Ball Heroes character anyway. So this is pretty powerful. I do love this one. So I'm pretty sure the best one from this batch here so far with awakenings is the Super Saiyan Zeno Goku, which is, you know, pretty powerful. We have is Super Saiyan Vegetanks. Okay, so Xeno. Okay, the Mortal Lifting Father Son Fusion. So leader skills come irrelevant. Father Son's morale. Passive effect. 120 plus additional 100% when performing a super attack. Okay, pretty powerful. Chance of performing a critical hit plus 10% with each super attack performed up to 50%. Okay, that's okay. Launches an additional super attack when the target enemy is in down status or in down, sorry, attack down status or defense down status, or stun, or the target or stunned, or the target is sealed. Okay. Okay. This kind of reminds me of like the LR EZA Go Freeze, honestly. So it's pretty much really easy to get these off, honestly. Especially through Extreme Super Battle, definitely they're going to be putting a lot of good damage. And also this critically for 50%, which is pretty good. I like that a lot. And him getting a 220 for defense. You know, like these guys are actually pretty well, but remember, these guys are like not Dokkan Fest, so their defense is going to be pretty low. So they're not going to tank that well, but after, you know, getting all these stuff here. But this Vegeta does actually stack his defense, so this is going to be really powerful. Actually, this is going to be powerful because second, their defense is going to be really good for long events. So I'm not too sure about like short events. Well, I'll say I don't know if the Extreme Super Battle or Super Battle are actually long events, but they're pretty short. So I'm pretty sure this guy will be tanking normal attacks. I'm not too sure about supers, but this is actually a pretty well buff to Torres. Time travelers, drop a heroes category, crossover, Divine Justice, time limit as well, pretty good, and Super Saiyan as well. So yeah, Super Saiyan, the Saiyan lineage or royal lineage, shocking speed, fierce fighters, power absorbed by God, initial limit. Okay, and then SA effect is stacking his defense, versus attack for one turn and causes some pretty damage to enemy. Okay, pretty powerful. And then we have is the final awakenings for this batch from last year is Super Saiyan Vegeta Zeno. So he does lead the family's category, and then he's pretty much the same thing as Vegeta, as the Goku. They both stack attack and defense, and they do the same thing pretty much. But this guy, he lowers attack, which is not bad, I would say. It's, you know, it's still better than most units have, which is, you know, lowering attack is pretty good. Because this is for he's kind of meant for Super Battle Road. Lowering the attack is actually pretty nice. But I do think the Goku is better because he has a high chance of stunning the enemy, which is more valuable than just lowering the attack. Okay, so that's pretty nice. So let's go over to the actual units itself here. So the printed units here. Let me go and do King Magic Cabra, which is he's actually I think one of the most insane units for extreme units here. He kind of reminds me of like LR Trio Broly, but better. And also he kind of reminds me of like what's his name, Super Garlic Jr., but better. So he's like a Dokkan Fest Garlic Jr. honestly. Like this is what I wanted for Garlic Jr. So let's go over here. So he's crossover category 130. Body that absorbs space and time. Attack and defense 150. Plus additional attack and defense plus 80% when performing a super attack. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 1% per key sphere obtained. Jesus, this guy is like, oh, he's gonna hit super hard. Oh my god, this guy is already insane. Just by reading that, okay. Just by reading that is like Dark King Machikabra is already like the best extreme unit in the game. Sorry, non-LR, I would say. Not, I mean, he actually kind of feels like a Dokkan Fest, honestly, just by that. And we're not done here yet. Plus an additional attack plus 80% when 2 or more HIDEOUT key spheres obtained. And plus an additional attack plus 80% with 2 or more SCR or physical key sphere obtained. Oh my. And then plus an additional defense plus 80% with 2 or more tech or int key spheres obtained. And he also recovers HP per Rainbow Skip obtained. This guy he has everything. Well, not everything, besides the dodging and the critting and you know, doing an additional super attack. But this guy is like, Jesus Christ. He's gonna hit super hard. Like, he's definitely gonna hit super hard. And he has like a fun mechanic where depends on your playstyle. Which do you want to do exactly? Like, which do you want to do? And When I read this, I was like, this guy is just way better than the most awakened units ever. These are way better than last year's units, honestly. This guy is actually pretty insane. So I do love what they did with the Dark Game Chupacabra, and I can't wait to pull at least one copy of him. And of course, he has Fear and Faith, Brainiac, Revival, Master of Magic, Holy Power, Big Bad Bosses, can keep in mind. Jesus Christ. And then Shaolin Limit. And of course, he's in Dragon Ball Heroes, Revival Warriors, Rumble Gods, pretty much a buff there, Time Travelers, Crossover, Story Figures, and a Terrifying Conquerors, which is okay. Jesus. Okay. It would have been better if he had, you know, some kind of extreme support. That'd be so perfect. This guy would have been better than any unit in the game for sure. His SA effect here, he stacks his attack. Okay, and he causes supreme damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense, which is pretty powerful for extreme super battle road. So this guy is going to be a very, very strong extreme unit for sure for extreme battle road. All right, so we go here. We got V-Boy, the main headline for this year's hero units. He is Tech, Super Tech. So Divine Warrior who protects the space and time. Super Saiyan God Trunk Xeno. Okay, so he has a really good leader skill for Dragon Ball Heroes. He +4, attack and defense +70%. Gods of Protectors. Okay, as a skill. Effect here is attack and defense +30% per Dragon Ball Hero allies on the team. So he's getting a lot. He's getting a lot. I think 160 with 6 characters. Okay. And then plus an additional attack and defense 100%. And launching a high chance of performing a critical hit with performing a super attack. Randomly changes attack and defense. Sorry, attack and defense. My bad. I'm just going crazy. I'm just very excited for this. You know, this card, honestly. Sorry. Sorry. A high chance of performing a critical hit when performing a super attack. Sorry. And then randomly changes key spheres to a certain type of key spheres, or sorry, turn type to rainbow key spheres when all allies are attacking in the same turn are Super Dragon Ball Heroes characters. Okay. I would say this guy is pretty freaking good. Okay, I'm gonna reword that. He is fucking good, honestly. Like, he's actually really good. The only thing that I dislike about this guy is that he is pretty limited. When his team's pretty much like he's limited to pretty much being in the Dragon Ball Heroes category. But that doesn't really limit it, quote unquote. Say there are other units, or there are Dragon Ball superhero units in other categories. Example: Hybrid Saiyans. We have his Time Travelers. We have Vegeta Family, who's, you know, there's at least like 3 that I know so far, which is the whatchamacallit, the brand new awakening for the Super Saiyan Vegeta, as well as the what's the other one that I can think of in my head right now. I know there's another one who's in it, but I just don't remember now. And also there's Pawn Master Disciple. There is the Gohanks. I think he should be in it. There's also these Super Saiyan 4s. You know, like all these team here, they do have Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and you know, it's not that hard to get that off. But you know, if you want to see him at his full potential, definitely it's going to be in the Super Dragon Ball Heroes category, because you want him as the leader skill itself here, as well as Justice of Defenders, Legendary Existence. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then of course Miraculous Awakening, my bad. There's crossover. So don't downplay this guy. He's actually really good, but of course people are not gonna like him because he's limited to using him in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. But you know, he's still gonna do like some pretty good damage, honestly. Like he's you know, he's good. He's good. Like I'm actually saying, like he's really fucking good. And super attack here, he does runs attack and defense for 1 turn, and he does a seal super, which is actually pretty good for battle road here. So far I'm liking the units so far. These are actually way better than past year's hero units. They're a lot better than before for sure. Also for his links as well. For his links are actually pretty insane. Warrior Gods. Cold Judgment. Prepare for battle. That's really huge right there. Prepare for battle is huge. We got Super Saiyan's Patrol, Godly Power, and Fierce Battle. Yeah, this Trunks is gonna get 310 attack. Yeah, this guy is gonna be very powerful, and I'm very excited for Trunks. So I can't wait to summon up for Trunks. And we have, I would say, at this moment right now, Pan is like the best out of all of the units right now that we have that is introduced right now. But we don't have, you know, exclusive details to the Konora Brainwash as well as the what's it called, the Robelu. We don't have the information for those yet, but doesn't matter because there are SSRs, so they won't be as busted as in the Awakening units. But you know, but I do think Pan is actually one of the best units, hero units ever released here. So let's go here. For everybody you don't been clowning on Pan, she is the best hero units ever. So she is crossover 150 clear scale. Okay, let's go here. Let's go. It's just insane. Electric Girl. Sorry, I don't want to read that. Okay. Passive effect. Okay. Attack and defense 140. Okay. It's pretty powerful actually. Dragon Ball Superhero. Oh, sorry. Superheroes. Dragon Ball Heroes category allies E +3. Attack and defense plus 40%. That makes her a very important character, especially for Trunks. Honestly, that makes her very, very, very important for Trunks, especially in its categories. In a high chance of performing a critical hit. Okay. That's 50% of doing a critical hit. And a high chance of evading an enemy's attack, including super attack. That's 50%. Plus an additional defense. Sorry, plus an additional defense within the same turn with each attack invaded, including super attacks. You know what kind of she reminds me of? She kind of reminds me of the Easy A STR GT Pan, those waifu, sorry, I'm saying the Valentine card ones. She reminds me of that, and they just have her have this and just as an awakening. Okay, okay, this Pan is better than that Pan. Honestly, she's way 10 times better than this Pan. And for some reason, she is way better than the Trunks. And I'm not too sure about Dark King Mechacabra, but she's definitely better than Trunks, 100%. But you know, yeah. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% per super. So one more saying super. Dragon Ball Heroes category allies self-excluded attacking in the same turn. So her defense is gonna go way high. So her defense, let me see. Let's see her defense here. Okay. At Rainbow status, she might be having at least like 9,000 defense. Yeah. But the only thing that I'm really mad about, no, not really mad about, have an issue with is that she's it. So she's gonna have, you know, that level 5 dodge and a potential system. So with her, I would definitely say, I kind of want to say go for additionals because she, additionals because she doesn't have a guaranteed additional in her passive. But she is definitely a very, very powerful unit. I do think she's actually one of the best units in the batch of this banner so far. She has the Innocence on the family, the same lineage, really powerful. Battlefield Duo, Patrol, More Than Between the Eye, and Fierce Battle. She's in Goku's family, Hybrid Saiyans, Dragon Ball Heroes, Time Travelers, Crossover, and Defender of Justice. Unfortunately, that she doesn't really help out the SR Videl. I want her to, you know, at least help her out and have her become like her best friend, but it seems like she's gonna be best friends for the God Trunks because God Trunks is gonna do probably like a lot of fucking damage. Oh boy, yeah, he's gonna do big damage. The God Trunks. So, like I said, do not downplay God Trunks. He is gonna be a really good unit, but you know he's only gonna be, you know, his full potential is gonna be on the Dragon Ball Hero, Dragon Ball Heroes team. So yeah, Pan is extremely busted. And the SA effect Rises attack for 1 turn and causes some pretty much enemy, and a high chance of stunning the enemy. She has everything. She has fucking everything. So this pan is, I think, well worth chasing. At least you get 1 copy because she gains those free hidden potential system for free, which is like, okay. So yeah, you're definitely gonna see me at least summoning for these units for sure. Hopefully that I can rainbow at least some of the units. I want to rainbow, of course, is this pan, and as well as the God Trunks, and as well potentially maybe the Dark King Matricabra. And yeah, so far the batch is looking crazy. This year's is gonna be looking a lot of spicy stuff here. A lot of better units than last year's for sure. Definitely God Trunks is better than the whatchamacallit, than Vegeta from last year. But he's going to be really limited to a team which is some Super Dragon Ball heroes. And also we don't have the other information of the Dark Konora or Brainwash Konora, as well as Robelu, and as well as the Easy Ace for the hero units, and see how well are they going to do here. So we have is a ton of characters to go with, and this is the first batch that we're going to get. And I wonder what is Konora and Robelu going to do, and I'm very curious to see what are the the EZA units for the heroes are going to do, or how well have they upgraded them ever since they're coming back again, but hopefully to be useful again. So yeah, I do love the batch so far. Pretty crazy. And of course, we're still missing some information for the EZA 21 and the Tech 16 from the heroes collab event. So yeah, so we're almost that might be tomorrow, potentially, along with the data download for global. So yeah, Xenopan, right? The strongest unit in this batch so far, right, is Xenopan. Am I right, guys? Xenopan is powerful. So that's crazy. So all right, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. Let me know down below what you guys think about the batch so far. Are you gonna skip? Are you gonna summon? Or are you're gonna summon for whatever? But so far, I'm actually enjoying the unit so far. I'm just summoning for the God Trunks on my JP account as well as my global account. So there's gonna be pretty much some more summons for you guys to come. So all right, boys, leave a like, subscribe for videos tomorrow. Well, hopefully actually, and I would say in 48 hours, the beta should be dropping around Thursday morning for us potentially. So I'll probably do my summons around that time. And yeah, I'm just excited for the hero unit, honestly. I'm too excited. So all right, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.